One.
Welcome back, people, to Adult Tea. It seems like it's been a long time since I've seen you guys, but welcome back. I'm Maria,
And I am Renee, as you all know.
right? And welcome back to Adult Tea. So, we're going to start this show off talking about a situation on the internet that is literally hilarious, and that's Bow Wow. Hashtag the Bow Wow Challenge. I'm just trying to understand. I mean, I always did think that celebrities sometimes just be, stunning. People
Right.
act like celebrities can't stunt, like only normal people stunt. Like, no,
Right.
celebrities be lying too. They be lying. Bow Wow got caught. And we got to talk about that a little bit. Because life got him, okay?
Right.
Life got him. So basically, if you guys don't know what the Bow Wow Challenge is, basically he posted a picture saying he was getting on a private jet to go somewhere to New York. I don't remember where he was going.
I don't even know. I just saw the photo. I saw the Bow Wow challenge. I didn't even see the original photo. I just saw like the shade room that the Bow Wow challenge was trending. And I'm like, Bow Wow challenge. And I saw that mess. But keep going, because I'll save
So
my piece for later.
not sure where he was headed, but he posts that picture. He boards a plane, and someone, I guess, who follows him on Instagram like, what the hell he doing on his plane?
Right.
Because you just posted a picture and you was getting in a private jet. And so he took a picture of Bow Wow. And of course he posted it to social media for everybody to see. He lying.
Right.
Celebrities lie. I think
Big
people need
time
to stop
lie.
faking their lives. But before I even go into my whole piece about that, what do you feel about that, Renee?
Like I said, starting off, I was like, Bow Wow challenge. Bow Wow really challenging, because it's always these type of
Exactly.
challenges. So I thought it was something like real, and then I look
Exactly.
and I'm like, these folks do not have a chill. Like, the internet always takes things to a whole nother level. Like, I was literally
Exactly.
in tears reading about it, but it made me think, because like, adults, it ain't easy. So
Exactly.
I Uber on the side of my full-time job, and I was in a car with somebody. I was giving them a ride from the airport, and they were coming in from California. And I was like, oh, he lives in the man said he lived in the I'm trying to think, Orange County. And I was like, okay, Orange County, hey. So I was like, that means a lot of, celebrities live there, a lot of rich people. He was like, yeah, but people who ain't really, they play like they rich, or
Right.
they got it, they're trying to hold on to this
Exactly.
status, but they know and everyone else knows that it's like diminishing. And so it
Exactly.
instantly made me think of Bow Wow with this situation, because clearly you have somebody who is stunning, making it seem like, oh, I'm living this exciting life, I'm going on
Exactly.
a private jet. And it's just like, no, bro, you out here riding Spirit like the rest of us. Like, stop playing. Like, stop, don't even play. You joking, you lying. So, but yeah, so what's your take, Maria?
I mean, I think it's sad, honestly. What the world has come to. Because people don't
Yeah.
even live for themselves, Renee. People literally live for social media.
They
And that's
do. They really
it.
do.
Like, you go on a trip, you go out of town, you in Puerto Rico, you in wherever, Dubai. And it's like you don't even really experience that trip. Like, you don't even live in that moment.
Exactly.
Like, you like, let's go here because I want to take this picture. Oh, I want to Snapchat this. And it's like, come on, what the hell
Let
is
it
this?
go. And like, that's the same way I feel. And I feel like life does that to me. Where it forces me to not have my phone. Because I swear, every time I travel, every time I go somewhere, I do not have my cell phone. And it's not by choice. It's like, everybody knows me. I may break my phone. I may,
Exactly.
lose it. Whatever the case may happen. And so, because of that, I'm able to enjoy, and I realize that I enjoy my experiences so much
Exactly.
more when I'm not on my phone, so worried about, oh, let me show what everybody else what I'm doing. They not here, who cares? Like,
Exactly.
they're not there to experience it. I don't know. I think the jokes, because I tweeted about this, I think the jokes that everybody is making is gonna make this man commit suicide. I don't know. He seems chill about it now, but I really think he should go to like I think he should see a therapist, because even when he got back on social media, I couldn't even watch the video. But Chris Brown had, I guess whatever, Bow Wow had did this live video. Chris Brown was just all like, basically like, here this dude go again.
Right.
And then Trey Songz posted the pic talking about what Bow Wow talking about now. And it's just like, oh my God, they are really dragging this man through the mud. Like, somebody have this man go see a therapist, because I don't think this is going to turn out too good.
It's sad.
It is sad. It's very sad. But I think, I don't know. I just recently, it was some guy named Tim whatever. He's like some financial advisor. And I guess he has previous beef with Bow Wow. Mm. And so, because of his previous beef with Bow Wow, he talked about how he was just, you're a stunner, I'm a real. I want to read it, because let me read it, because somebody tweeted, was all like, man, I have to go now and defend Bow Wow. Nobody wants to defend the Bow Wow.
So what did he say? Because he must have said something.
Let me read it for you. Let me pull it up. I gotta go back to what I tweeted, because that was just so funny. I was supposed to have it beforehand, but my phone is. I still haven't got my phone fixed, y'all. And if for anyone that follows me on Instagram or Twitter or anything, you saw where I posted where I was trying to fix my own phone. And that works. Still team Android, out here looking hurt. But originally what I saw somebody's post was, a white man is talking ish about Bow Wow. Now I gotta be on Bow Wow.
Oh, please don't make this racial right now. It's not a race thing. It's you're not living that life thing, and you just need to accept that.
I felt that same way too.
Like, they always try to make something. Well, let me hear it, because that seems like he was trying to say that.
Right, let me.
It wasn't.
And that's why I had to go find the original post. Let me go find the original post. Twitter keep trying to show me my block, the people I done blocked. I mean, not Twitter, Instagram. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's gonna need help. But a lot of people had posted on that and was just all like, wasn't Bow Wow just saying that he was mixed not too long ago, and that he doesn't identify himself as black?
Exactly.
And so they're like, I ain't gotta defend him. But it was still like, it took me aback what the man was saying. But I want to read it verbatim so everyone can, have their own piece in it. Where is it at? I'm about to be upset if I can't find it.
Come on, Renee. Find that thing.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is what he said. And his name is Timothy Sykes. So, Tim. All right, here's another lesson for you. He at Bow Wow, he want to be known by the Shade Moss now. When you actually fly on a private jet, you can take a picture in front of it too. The way you don't have to lie in interviews on how you did it on purpose to promote a TV show. And I'm reading, I'm like, okay, they ain't racist. Then he keeps going and says, unless you're going to claim you stole my cash photo over a year ago for the show too, and you shouldn't have lied again. You have a really nasty habit with that, don't you, little man? By saying the money wasn't mine because I only post photos of my money. You forgot, this is where it got racist, that I'm not a broke A musician like those you hang around with. I don't drink Hennessy or syrup, and he spelled it as scissor, because I use my brain to make money, as knowledge is power, and the stock market is what more people should respect, not failed musicians pretending to be relevant. Hit me up if you want to learn. I've taught people dumber than you. I've taught people dumber than you, and as your thank you. What? Anyways, that's the gist of what I read. And that part where he was all like, the people you hang around with drinking Hennessy and scissor. I'm like, okay. Like, what?
He definitely threw some stereotypes out there. He definitely did. Which is disgusting. Like, if you have an issue with somebody, and we're adults, so we talk about this. We have issues with people occasionally, it happens. It's life.
Right.
But you never want to attack a person's character over it. Like, if you got something to say about that person, I know the money picture that he's talking about. Okay, he was caught for that. I don't know if it was his,
Poor Bow Wow.
100%.
Poor Bow
But I'm
Wow.
just saying, you did steal a picture of money that wasn't yours. But anywho, people have to learn how to, defend themselves or speak their piece without attacking somebody.
Right.
And for him to go there, that's disgusting. And I don't even know the dude, but I don't even want another dude. Like, I
Right,
can't
exactly.
respect somebody like that. So that's just crazy.
And he kept going on too, but I saw that main one because everybody was like, "What?" Now we gotta defend him because he out here
Now
trying
we
to go
gotta
ham
go.
on Bow Wow
On a
and
whole
Shay
group of
Moss.
people, too. On a whole
Right,
group of people.
right. Talking about
Which is
musicians,
crazy.
I really use my brain as if like there aren't people who make money off of music and that do use their brain to
Nah,
create their music.
like, come
Like
on. Like, get
it's
out
a
of
lot
here.
of people. Like we
It's too
can
many
really go
to
down the
name.
list. Like, everybody knows how I feel about Kendrick. But even with Kendrick, I mean, he be having
Yes.
some nice bars.
We
Clearly,
do.
he's using his brain. But I'm like, whatever. I can't take it anymore. But
I mean,
that was just, oh my God, it was so funny. Like, people putting the Apple in front of a Dell computer talking
I
about,
saw
oh
some
my
crazy
Apple.
stuff. Like, I saw some crazy stuff with that Bow Wow challenge. And people, please, young adults out there, adulting, like, you have to learn to live for you. Like, J. Cole said it the best. I love J. Cole. Like, it's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. If you're struggling, you need to find beauty in that struggle. And
Right.
you need to learn to love yours and stop trying to fake and freaking give off these false images that you're living that life.
Because you're
Well,
not.
you're not living
You
that life.
broke. You broke is a joke. Please
And
don't do
own
that.
that, own your brokenness, okay? You won't always be there.
Right, and that's what people have to remember. You spend all your time trying to stunt, trying to make it seem like you got all this money. It's going to continue to put you in the hole.
Exactly.
If at some point you say to yourself, like, look, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. I'm done playing around. I'm done acting like, I really got it when I don't.
Exactly.
And eventually you get to this state. So, I don't know. These people
Exactly.
lost in the world.
They are. And sometimes, since we're on this topic somewhat, like, you have to learn to just live broke on purpose sometimes. Because there's other stuff that we need to buy, that we need to do. We're young adults. If you're in college, you got to buy textbooks, you got to pay rent if you're living off campus or whatever. And some days you need to live broke. Like,
Right.
oh, girl, you want to go out with us? We're going to get some. No, I'm broke. Like, I may have some money in my bank account, but that money has a purpose. So I'm broke. I can't go out with you. Period. But people trying to live that life, trying to act like they got it. F with me, I got it. No, you don't got it.
Right.
You don't got it. And then they looking at their credit card or their bills and their bank statements, and they like, whoa, like, what happened? You was acting like Bow Wow. That's what happened. You was doing the Bow Wow. That's what happened.
Right. And it's important. It's important. That's just like with my students. I've been teaching them about how like to save and about finances and about budgeting. And they're like kids who, like, at first we played this game where you didn't spend any money. You just had to select what was most important. And you only got like 20 check boxes to do that. There were students who were spending like 5 check boxes on having designer clothes, having a brand new car, but they end up running out of squares that they couldn't afford the car insurance, or they couldn't even afford a washer and dryer machine. They had to do their laundry at their mom's house. So it's like you want to live that broke boy perception and that broke boy life, pretending like you really got it when you don't.
Right.
It's so funny how early on, like, you can see that
I swear,
in kids.
like, these kids, honestly, these kids, the way they're being raised, like, they're being raised to be consumers. And
Right.
the parents, I blame the parents. But no, seriously, like, you make this stuff important to your child. You make
Right.
it important to them. Like,
No,
you need to wear these kind of clothes, these kind of shoes, this name brand. You need to have this kind of phone. I teach 5th graders, and they have iPhones. Like, what?
What does, and I keep thinking, I was like, man, I was 17 when I got my own phone. I had to buy my own phone. Nobody would buy it for me. I saved up enough of my lunch money and was just like, well, here we go, about to buy the cheapest little phone, and I kept my little plan on every month. And that was it. Like, that's how I made I made it work for me. I can't believe it. I can't believe what these kids have these phones. Same thing
I
with my
know.
students.
I
So
know. It's crazy. It really is crazy. I'm just like, I'm gonna just get off of it because I could go all into that. Little kids with the tablets, everything. But okay. Anywho, we gotta move on to something a little bit more serious, and we're talking about this because it affects a lot of people. And
right.
you may be one of those people, or someone you love may be one of those people. And what I'm talking about is the pre-existing conditions that your president has, made a little bit more difficult for your health insurance to cover these.
So basically, where it's at now is that anything, if you living, that's a pre-existing
I mean, that's really how I
condition.
feel. I'm
Yeah.
black. That's a pre-existing
Yeah.
condition. If you're poor, that's a pre-existing. I mean, what? But seriously, it was some of the things on there. I actually want to pull up a list. I don't have it right now. But just from the top of my head, I know diabetes was on there. Which, when you look at the statistics and the people group that has the highest rates of diabetes
Black
is
people.
African Americans, right? It's black people, which is like, whoa. So diabetes is now a pre-existing condition. High blood pressure, any kind of heart problems that you may have had,
Obesity
obesity.
was a high. It was
You
a
know what?
pre-existing condition. It was. Oh my god! It was a
You know
number.
what else? It was. And you know what else was on there that was a pre-existing condition? Transsexualism. So being transsexual, for all our transsexual people out there,
Yeah.
is a pre-existing condition. So having Parkinson's disease, having Alzheimer's, all of that is a pre-existing condition.
And I know one of the biggest arguments that people were making about it was saying that, oh, it's not really written that if they have these things. Like, the biggest one was if a woman is raped. That's a
Exactly.
pre-existing condition. Someone was saying, like, oh, no, that's not really the case. But then, like, you further dig into it, it is the case because private companies have that option of whether or not to list it as a pre-existing condition. They can say that. They can say that, which is ridiculous. A woman or man getting raped is a pre-existing condition.
Exactly.
Are you?
Exactly.
I want to curse, but we are family friendly.
Right. We're family friendly. And I was just say what it means is they don't necessarily have to treat you. Right? And
right. They don't necessarily have to treat you based on these conditions. Right. They have that option to teach you. Right. I think I saw something so ridiculous as acne. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody just threw it on there as a joke, but I really think acne was on there as like a true pre-existing condition. Like, are you acne?
Are you serious?
Like, and it makes me go back into why I started this whole pescatarian, vegetarian lifestyle, not eating candy. And this is not to push my ideologies on anyone about food, but it is so important, so important that we take a break from all that processed food, all that junk food.
Yes.
You need to clear your body because even now, like, there was a period because my family, they are not pescatarian, vegetarian, none of that, to save their life. And so during Christmas break and everything, I started to gain on a lot more weight. Basically, I gained like 20 pounds over the holiday season. And I'm just like, I've been doing all this work, eating correctly and eating everything. And so when I went back and I switched like that, I instantly dropped the weight. So it's like, I know it's hard because it's even hard for me. Like, because I love ribs, I love candy, but for our own health, so that you don't have acne, so that you are, you're not borderline diabetic, or I've heard people about reversing their diabetes and everything.
Absolutely.
And it's just, please, like, just at least if you're going to eat meat, eat it sparingly. That should not be your main source of protein. Like, it really doesn't even matter. Just make sure you have your beans, your nutrients from your beans and from vegetables, and doesn't necessarily have to even be fruit. It could just be your green leafy vegetables.
Exactly.
So I don't know, but
exactly. So she got me. She got it started. Okay. I won't preach to you, but I gotta share some tea. This is adult tea. But no, I'm agreeing with everything that Renee is saying. Seriously, because a lot of people wait until they're sick, and then they're like, oh, let me fix it.
Right.
Like, okay, what I gotta do? I gotta go to the doctor and do this and do that. But if you're eating right anyway, like you're already preventing that. Like
Right.
there's no reason. I remember I saw this meme on social media about why is there a health food section in the grocery store? And then I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Why? Why is there? Because all that other stuff is like she said, it's processed, it's fake. Like people eat GMOs
Right.
every day, all day, and they can know it, but they don't ever take the time to consider what putting genetically modified food inside of your body will do to you.
Right.
Like my family can't stand me sometimes because I'm literally, standing over them saying what I have to say about everything that's on their plate and why they shouldn't be eating it. But it's all in love. It's all in love. Like you have to take that responsibility. And a lot of people say, well, it's not even up to me. It just runs in my family.
And that's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
I
No,
hate when people say that.
how your body responds to it, I will give you that. That is genetics. But you actually taking the initiative to eat what's correct,
Exactly.
that is not
Exactly.
hereditary. Like that's not hereditary. Now, how your body reacts to whatever you do, that is hereditary. That could be,
Exactly.
That's just how your hormones are. So you
Exactly.
have to eat correct. That's how I'm trying to get my mama to stop eating all that pork. But
Right.
she do what she
And,
do.
and then it's like it doesn't necessarily run in your family. But one thing that does for sure is the way you eat.
Right.
When I was younger, I ate like my mom. My mom ate fried chicken, whatever. And so that's the way I ate.
Right.
And so of course when these, illnesses starts forming, you say, oh, it's because of genetics. Not, oh, because we got, 10 generations eating pork every morning and et cetera and et cetera. That never crosses anyone's mind.
Right.
Like never. Which it should. Which you should just invest in yourself and in your health a little bit more. Like
it almost made me think, or not almost made me think, it did make me think about recently I was watching where Michelle Obama was speaking and she was talking about the food. She was just like, basically at some point, when are you going to realize that this is not healthy for your child? They're not, and they're not going to tell you because they don't want your child to live long.
And they make a lot of money.
They make a lot of money. That's just, I was showing, because my 8th grade students, let me get my words together, my 8th grade students are learning about genetics in their science class. So in a way to incorporate that with math, we've been looking at different genetic types. We've been looking at graphs and talk about how populations grow. We've talked about hybrid plants and different things like that. And recently we watched The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. So if anyone knows about Henrietta Lacks, her cells have been used basically for every man-made cure, whatever the case may be. And so, I'm showing these to my students and just letting them know. I done threw myself off and we live. Lord Jesus, I don't forgot where I was going with this.
You can be throwing off. This is real life. This is not
right. This is real life.
Exactly. Like we're just saying it.
But basically, with Henrietta Lacks, dang, where was I going? I done lost my whole train of thought. People gonna be like, Lord, she was telling us about all this, and I literally have forgot where I was even going with this.
But you gotta get to, like, for me, if the food that I'm eating can't go bad, like that's a problem. Food should go bad. It should be perishable. Like,
right.
I'm not gonna. And you know what? It makes me think about that documentary that they did with McDonald's. It's the burger. Like the burger literally sat there for months. And it didn't go bad. And people eat McDonald's every day. Like, what does that tell you when it gets inside your body and your body is digesting this burger? What do you think happens? How long do you think it stays in your body?
Ain't no digestion, bitch.
I know.
Ain't no digestion. Your body ain't digesting that.
And I'm just like,
or if it does, it's coming out as straight diarrhea. Ain't no solid poop to that.
Exactly. People, you gotta do better.
Yeah.
You gotta do better. Especially my people, because we're affected by so many things, high blood pressure, diabetes. It's just so much that you gotta take responsibility for your health. And Renee mentioned something else, and she was saying how people were like reversing their diabetes, and that's true. Like I watched so many documentaries, I've read so much research, And it's true because food is medicine in a sense. It's God's giving medicine.
Right.
Earth's
Right.
giving medicine that you use when you're sick. When dogs get sick, they eat grass. When you get sick, you pop a pill. Like, what's going on with that?
Like, that makes no sense. It makes no sense. But somebody gonna look at this like, well, you know, the scientists have made a lot of breakthroughs when it comes to
they have, and that's not what we're
health
saying.
and everything.
Right.
But
Exactly.
what we're saying is some things are preventable. Like,
Exactly.
I'm just saying, how do you think people lived up to a certain point to begin with? Let's keep that in mind. And so, yeah. Crazy.
That's true. That's true. So since we're talking about your health, we're going to move on. And we're going to talk a little bit about your privacy. One, because I'm in this group, right? It's like a financial situation. But one of the members was posting, and she posted about this website called truepeople.com. truepeoplesearch.com. And she was like, you know, you guys got to go get on this website and see if they have your information on here. If they have your information, you got to delete it, you know, get rid of it, remove the account. So I'm like, but I read through the comments and I see people saying like, thank you, girl. Oh my God, I can't believe they have my, and so I'm like, wait, let me go check this.
And legit.
It is legit. I went on there. They had my email addresses. They had my old cell phone number. They had a lot of information about me.
Old cell phone numbers. Well, I wasn't able to personally see mine because thank God Maria was like, girl, look at this. And she was like, I already deleted it for y'all. But then I went and I looked and I was like, hold on, if this is true for me. I saw when I looked at my mama's, my cousin, everybody that I can find. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is real. Like, this is legit. Exactly. And it's like, I've already known about some sites like that.
Right.
But not like that. That was just everything.
It was creepy.
And it was weird. It was strange. Like, an email address, though. Email address, phone number, old phone numbers, old houses that I ain't even lived in forever. Just so accessible to the World Wide Web.
Exactly.
Extremely scary.
It didn't have your relatives on there, like cousins.
Yes, people that you may be related to. I was like, oh, they planned. Who leaked this? And it did make me think like, oh, somebody just leaked this. Because like when you think of the CIA, you think of like those government agencies. They really do have that stuff. Like there are, or not even those government agencies. It goes so simple as the Western Union. Western Union has that type of information on you. So it's just like, dang, who hacked into their security system to get that? Because that's instantly what you think of. They done hacked into someone's security system, has gotten all this information about people. And it's scary. So yes, go to truepeoplesearch.com and delete your stuff. If I know you, I may have already deleted it for you, but I can't delete everybody's now. It was doing some crazy stuff.
But seriously, you got to go on there. You got to check it out and you got to delete it. And another thing, when you're providing information about yourself on the web, you need to make sure you're in a secure, you know, web browser.
Right. So if it does not have that,
that lock on it.
That lock is what tells you it's at the left corner of every web page. If it ain't there, it ain't secure. All right. If not, don't put your information down there because it is not secure, which means it could just float and float and float on the World Wide Web and somebody could just pick it up. Like a little, like a, you know, like since it's spring, you know, all the flowers are starting to bloom with, what's those the little dandelions. You know, that's basically how it is. You put your information on the web on an unsecure site. It's like blowing on a dandelion and letting all the little pollen just fly
into pieces of information about you
fly out into the World Wide Web. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And I was actually surprised that it was so easy to delete information on that particular site. But who knows? It's probably
what other site. Right. That's what I thought of too. I was just like, okay, well, if they have this site, what else is out there? And it was so easy to delete it. Unless you start deleting a lot of people. Then it made you like verify who you were.
You're a human.
Right. I was just like, I shouldn't have to do all that. I'm human. I'm trying to get my folks off this thing. Like, out of control.
But seriously, protect your privacy because if you had a stalker, all they literally had to know was your name, and that's about it.
No, I can't help but laugh. I know we're supposed to keep it serious because
But
it's alive. But you out. I want to just comment on this whole naturistic vibe you giving me. I was going to say this at the beginning because at first I was like, oh my God, this girl, she outside or whatever. But then she got her little hair going on. She got this One Love Bob Marley shirt. You can hear the birds chirping. It's a sunny day. You really got like this whole nature vibe going on. And then the lawnmower had to cut on. Out of control.
It. It's ruined. But seriously, you gotta go protect your information. Protect your information.
Right.
So now we're gonna talk a little bit about making money online because, as you guys know, we love making money. Like that's what we do. And so we're gonna just share like some ways that people that I know have made money online. I haven't necessarily made money online, but I have used social media sites to connect with potential clients to make money online. But I know a lot of people that sell things online. That's like a big thing, to sell anything online. Or one, if you have a service. Let me go back. So if you have a service, if you do hair, if you do makeup, if you freaking edit videos, if you have a skill, you got to learn how to brand yourself and start selling that online.
Right.
Like, I don't think for any reason, I think a lot of people are more talented than they give themselves credit for. And if you have a talent and you can, perfect it in a way in which someone will pay you for your services, then you should do that.
Right.
Who does not like extra money? Like, I'm trying to find out. Everyone likes extra money. So sell your services online if you can. Sell things online. People sell things on Etsy. What is
Etsy.
It? Etsy. I can't even say it. You say it.
Etsy. ETSY. Etsy.com.
Right. So people sell things on there. They also sell things on Amazon. But I think with Amazon, I don't know how it worked for Etsy. I can't say it.
Etsy, I'm not sure. I have sold some things on Amazon before, and so.
How much percentage do they get when you sell?
Well, how I did it, they can get none, and that's because I be cutting corners. I don't have time for that, but I can't think back and remember. But if you watch this or you listen to this and you're curious about how I did it, I can always go back and look it up and figure out how I cut the corner, unless they changed their system. Because I was like back in the day when I was like, oh snap, you can sell stuff on Amazon. And I was a big Amazon fan. Like, I was just crazy about Amazon. Not so much anymore because of everything that's going on politically with Amazon and how basically they're like a slave shop type situation.
Oh, wow, that's
crazy. I'm not even going to go into that. But yes, Etsy, I'm pretty sure they take a percentage too. I wouldn't doubt it that they
probably do.
They got to get their cut. Like, but that is a very lucrative way is selling stuff. Mm-hmm. Anything you can find. Making scarves. I have a homegirl who makes scarves. They're like really, really nice. I can also give the link to that. But yeah, anything that you do, get out there, get on your social media page and start soliciting it to people and letting them know about it.
Exactly. And even if you're just beginning, like let's say you're a graphic designer or you were trying to be one.
Right.
And so start making things, like make logos, make things for people to see. Give them a portfolio, even though you're not. Give them something to look at to see your work. And either you can market yourself to them, or you never know who's looking at you on social media, because none of us know who we're inspiring. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
And they might come up to you. Go ahead. What are you about to say?
Well, no, I was just about to say advertising for different companies. If you can find people that are willing to let you advertise for them. That has been a big way to make
even
money.
If it's exactly.
And I myself am trying to do that. So I'm like, look, need this cash to drop soon. Exactly. So, but I mean, you'll often see that all the time. Like people who have like a lot of followers and they have like a big base, they'll start to do advertisement for people, and it's because they're selling them. So if you're like that, if you have a lot of people that are following you and you want to have your own ad, just start putting up your your prices and everything. Now I don't have enough of a following base, so I'm not in that league yet. But I do know about that, and I do know people who have done it before. So just make sure. Now I ain't paying for it, but like I said, when I get to that base thing, yes, I will most definitely start soliciting to advertise for people. And hey, life comes with the cost. So
exactly. And another thing you have to realize when you're starting out, and you're making money online or however you're doing that, sometimes when people let you do things, so I know we're talking about making money online, right? So we want to make money, but sometimes when you're given the opportunity to do something for a well-known business or organization, even though they may not be Beyonce, they may be like Iggy Azalea or something like that, but
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you.
But sometimes you should take on certain projects for free or with a discounted price, because especially if you're not out there yet and you haven't branded yourself yet and they're kind of giving you a chance.
Girl, don't even get onto this. Don't get onto this, Maria. Don't. If anybody knows about this, we talked about this. What was that? Episode 4? Lord jeez. Keep going though. I know it ain't gonna go down that road, but it's just like flashback. Like, get your life together. You ain't making. Let me be quiet. I'm trying to adjust myself because they got me a little warm. It's a little toasty outside. But
true or not true, but take the project, learn from it, grow from it, and let it be a part of that portfolio that you're building for when you go on and you tackle bigger clients.
Right.
That you have something to show them what you've done that was a success. Okay, I'm
about to hang. I cannot.
It's an insider, but we ain't gonna go there today.
We ain't. We'll give y'all a flashback, but we're not gonna. Yeah.
Not today. Not today. No. But I know people that actually they do surveys. So people do surveys and they get paid for that. And at first, I used to think that was something that was really fake.
But no, you can legit get money from surveys. I did it before. My only thing about it with a lot of places, a lot of survey programs, they make you download it on your phone.
Oh, do they?
They make you download it. So some do, not all. I've been trying to find ones where you don't have, like I was using this one where they made you download it on your phone, but I started to become uncomfortable with the concept of that being downloaded on my phone, and I stopped doing it, and I haven't found anything else from there. But I'm trying to think of the name of it. I was gonna say if you're willing to download it, then I'll give you the name of the survey place, because I used to get all kinds of like $50 here, $50 there surveys, but I just did not like the programming on my phone thing. That
lawnmower is really irking me. I'm sorry. But one of the sites that I used, I did it before, just on some board stuff.
Yeah.
But I want some money if they're gonna give me some extra dollars. It was called Inbox Dollars. I think when you initially sign up for it, they give you like $5. And then every survey is worth, depending on how long it is, it can be like 50 cents, $1, whatever. And I mean, I know people that have stayed with it and has brought in like an extra $100 a week just from doing surveys, which is like, pass me a survey.
Now, what you said it was?
I'm
so looking like, I got to download nothing. You said Inbox what?
Inbox Dollars. And the great thing is you really don't have to download anything. You can do it from your phone, just on the website, or from your computer, which is, I don't like downloading a lot of things on my phone. I'm pretty, about my space on my phone.
Right.
So I don't like downloading a lot of stuff. But there's so many other ways to make money online, and if you're looking to make extra money, like who isn't? You should look into some of these things that we're talking about, or look into other ways that I'm sure is on the web, it's available.
Right.
I mean, people get paid for doing YouTube videos. Like, come on. If you got a good following, literally, if you have good social capital, if you got, an average of 300 people watching your every move on your social media.
Right. Capitalize off that.
Exactly.
Cause look, once we get to that level,
exactly.
run me my check. No.
You want me to show up and talk where? Okay.
Okay,
Like, come
5,000.
on.
Be like Barack Obama. That man said nothing less than $1 million. No, I'm just like.
Renee is silly, but this week, I don't know if you have anything else to share with the people, Renee, with our beautiful people.
I don't know, not much, because we want to start keeping this show short. You know, I'm trying to change up some things before we end off our first season. Just to keep it short, not too long. You know, just doing some analyzing, looking over things, and so I mean, I don't have much to share. Right. Besides, if I start getting into my life, but that's a whole other thing. So, what about you, Maria?
Definitely. I really don't have anything to share. I'm gonna let Renee pub. Thank you guys for tuning into the show this week. We didn't have any listeners. T. Boo. Boo to you people.
Y'all so dry. Y'all dry as hell. This is just like the Boston Tea Party. Put that tea over the no, y'all ain't doing nothing. Come on, throw it to us. Throw it. We need some. But yes, it's now time for me and my promos. Please do not forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Adult T. Our Instagram is starting. We almost up there to that 100 follower level. So once we get there, most definitely giving shout outs. Thinking about goodies, but who knows? I don't want to say nothing. But anyways, please do not forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter once again at Adult T. Please do not forget to follow us on Facebook.com. Like our page on Facebook.com/Adult T. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. I usually do this so perfectly. Facebook.com/The Adult T. Once again, like our page on Facebook at Facebook.com/The Adult T. We've been putting up some funny little photos. We see that y'all like it. I'll make sure y'all keep sharing them so people can see what we do. And then lastly, please don't forget to check out our website. It's always accessible at adulttea.com. That is where you can send us tea at thetea@adulttea.com. All of that. You can find everything that you need at adulttea.com when you can't find what you need on our social media pages. So once again, thank you so much for listening this week, and thank you for always listening whenever you get a chance to sit down and listen to us. And Maria, I was about to say Renee.
That's about it. Renee said it all.
All right. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.